Good morning, friends. Hello and welcome. Hello, world. Heather Rose here. Today we're going to practice some yoga. Didn't even do a hair check before I did a mic check. I'm in the mood to move and to meditate mindfully, make movements. So set yourself up for success. You won't need any equipment unless you've got a yoga mat. That'll be great. And if you want a little blanket to sit on for your meditation, whatever's going to suit you best, okay? Just set yourself up. I'll give you about 30 more seconds until we begin officially. And in that 30 seconds, we'll talk about our attitude. Because if you get my calendar, every month I send out a calendar for my friends. So if you are not on the list, you can sign up in the email list below. You just visit determinationlab.com and put your email in. And that way you can get the calendar. So today's focus is about attitude. And I just want to give you this exercise to do. When we're finished, you're going to grab a pen. And if you're right-handed, you're going to hold the pen in your left hand and try to draw the word attitude with your left hand. And this always reminds me that things can be difficult, things can be challenging, but it's the attitude that we take towards them that defines how it actually feels and what happens in those moments. It's your perception. It's the attitude you take. There's this famous kind of this book called Be Here Now by Ram Dass, and he speaks on making anything that happens, just making it a part of the dance, right? So like any fall, you just get up and keep dancing, And so you can do it like it's a great burden on you, or you can do it like it's just part of the dance. And that's the attitude that I try to take, that it's just part of it. And we can love it the whole time. So friends, I'm sure you want to move. So just start on your mat, seated position, nice and comfortable for a meditation type seat. And I'm going to excuse myself just a moment so I can get a headband. Look my very best for y'all. Okay. All right, friends, let's find ourselves on the mat. Nice and relaxed. Cross-legged position so that you're sitting up nice and tall, okay? We want to sit up tall in order to stay in touch with our highest self, this presence, this awareness. So we'll start in our cross-legged seat and maybe just rock side to side, get the flesh from underneath you, making yourself more comfortable, more able to sit comfortably. Because that's what asana means, a posture comfortably held. You can start to close your eyes, relax into the breathing, and consider, what has my overall attitude been lately? And then perhaps you can move from the space of what has it been into the space of, what do I wish my attitude to be like? Just give that some thought. Let whatever comes up come up with awareness. And then just letting it go. Let us set an intention for our practice. Today, my intention is to allow my attitude to elevate my presence. And so as we move, can you remember this presence and this importance of the mental attitude that you take towards the actions? It's not about how these postures look on this mat. It's really about how it feels inside. I could talk all day about this, but I'm not. Let's lay it down, you guys. I want to cultivate the breath and stoke that fire within with the abs. I've been loving ab work, obviously, because it's summer. So just lay it down, lay it back. I'm going to have you place your hands over your diaphragm. That's that right under your ribs and above your belly button. You'll breathe into that space. Inhale, expand, feel the hands lift. And exhale, feel the hands fall. Inhale, make sure the belly is growing, lifting 360 out the sides. And on the exhale, let the belly fall first. Then the chest and the shoulders. We'll do 3 more like this. Inhale through the belly. Feel the breath travel up the chest, and then exhale, belly first. Chest last. Inhale, let the belly grow and expand. Breathe deep into the bit of the belly. And exhale, press the belly down first. Then the chest falls. Last one, inhale. Taking a little bit more. Exhale out the belly first. All right, friends, we'll take the arms away from the body. You'll lift your right leg 6 inches off the ground, roll out your ankle, both directions, and drop. Lift the left leg 6 inches off the ground, make circles with the ankle, both directions, and drop. Lift both legs 6 inches off the ground, press your lower back into the ground. You'll feel this arch. Take the legs up a little bit higher so you can really press the belly in. And maybe that means all the way to the sky. I have a very pronounced arch, so it's hard for me to fight, but that's that core work. So maybe bring it all the way up so the feet are stamping on the ceiling, and then slowly lower the legs, but keep the emphasis on pushing the entire spine down and avoiding that arch. As if I were coming around you and trying to poke my fingers under your back. Keep pressing them down, and then only go to where the back starts to arch and then lift it back up. We're moving slow today, getting into the body. Maybe hit a split at the top. It just feels excellent. And we'll go again. Feet are up, pressing heels towards the sky. Press the lower back down. Stabilize through your core, and just slowly start to drop the heels down towards the mat until you feel that arch. Once you feel the back lifting, fight it, push down, and lift it back up. Legs should be shaking, should be burning. We'll do one more. Hit a split just to shake up the energy. Now press belly in. Slowly lower. Lean the legs out. Try not to bend the knees at all. Keep pressing through the abdominals down to the mat. Slowly lower. Exhale, lift it up. Grab a hold of your knees. Rock side to side. Heck yeah, y'all. Waking up this body early. We kind of put it into shock so that it doesn't have time too much to catch up to tell us to relax. We'll open and close the knees. Get into the hips. And just breathe deeply here, thinking about that diaphragmatic breathing that we cultivated in the beginning. And just pull the knees in. We'll just lift the ankles up so that they're parallel. So now the feet are in a 90-degree angle. Ankles in line with the floor. You'll take your arms out by your sides. Press your back down again. Once again, pull that spine down. And then just extend your right leg out. Tap your heel down. Drive the knee in. So not about speed here, about accuracy. We're dropping one heel, driving the knee back in. No explosiveness, just slow, controlled movement. Let's see how slow we can go. Tuck your chin to elongate the back of your neck. Breathe deeply. When it gets challenging, when you start to feel the heat, what attitude do you take towards yourself? My favorite attitude is, you got this, champ. Let's go, champ. That's really how I talk to myself in my head. I try never to doubt, always to encourage. Even when it's hurting and my mind is saying, please stop, we might get hurt. I say, no, baby girl, I got you. We're going to keep going. So let's do 5 more on each side. I know you are feeling it. I am feeling it too. That's 1 and 1. Same tempo as me. 2 and 2. Breathe. Exhale. 3. Knee into chest. Inhale, elongate. 3. Exhale, knee to chest. We got 4 on the right and 4 on the left and 5 final on the right and 5 final on the left. Drop both the knees to the right. Bring your chin to the left. Exhale. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, drop to the left. Chin to your right. Breathe. Take another breath here. And then knees rock back in through center. I'm going to do this pose Gomukhasana in the beginning. So we'll extend the legs up and then we'll try again at the end and see if anything has changed. Separate the feet, make a split. Roll out the ankles a little bit. And now take your left leg under and your right leg over. Cross the ankles and cross the knees. Grab hold of your ankles and pull yourself together. So you're dropping the ankles towards the hips. I really love rocking side to side here. We're stretching those outer hips, the glutes. Breathe deeply into the space you feel it. And relax the arms, lift the legs, hit your split, and then right underneath the left, cross the knees, grab a hold of your ankles, and just float back. So we're efforting and getting the knees on top of each other, but if they're not, just meet yourself where you are. In yoga, like I said in the beginning, it's really about how it feels. Yes, we want correct alignment and postures, and I'll always emphasize those ones where it's easy to injure yourself, and I'll make sure you are safe, but you got to meet yourself where you're at and take it day by day in certain poses. One more breath, pull the ankles in and release. Lift the legs up. One more time, friends. Lower down slowly, slowly. Fight that arch. Slow, slow, and relax. All right, let's turn it over onto our right side. You can use your right bicep as a pillow. And our capability of concentration. So here you've got creative freedom. Move around however you wish, whatever feels best for you, whatever your body's longing for and calling for. And then we'll drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the collarbones, widen. And exhale, curve and round. Tuck your tail in, pull your spine up, chin towards the chest. Inhale, open up, look up, stretch your eyeballs. Exhale, curve and round, lift the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral spine. From here, left toes back, right toes back, plank. You know how I do, seesaw forwards and back. Squeeze the core, tuck the hip points under towards the ribs. Push them forwards and back, firing up those obliques. And now bend your knees so they're hovering over the ground. Sit your hips back. Drop your head through your biceps and lift up your tail. We've now come to our first downward dog. Let's pedal out the legs. Wag your tail. I really like to rock onto the blades of the feet and feel that stretch through my lats. Just whatever's best for your body. It will take you there. Just listen. Bend your knees, scoop your hips up, press the ground away, melt the heels down, shake out the head. No, no, no. Shake it out. Yes, we will catch Breonna Taylor's murderers today or one day. Bend the knees, look towards the hands, walk the hands back to the feet, grab a hold of your elbows, and just rock gently side to side with a generous bend in the knees. Let yourself feel free here. Let the head be heavy. And perhaps energetically, you can just ask yourself to drain out anything unnecessary clouding the mind. And although we might not feel it instantly, we plant that seed and we allow it to grow. Drop your hands down to the mat. Bend your knees. Place your hand on your left foot, left shin, or in front of your left foot on the fingertips. Bending that left knee, opening up on the right side. Inhaling, right arm up. Sitting back into the left hip. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale, left arm up. So we want to twist every single day to get the spine into best alignment. We inhale to expand and exhale to contract. Try to cultivate the breath singularly through the nose. One more on the right and the left. Once we hit the floor, we inhale to bring the hands to the shins for a halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms around to the sides, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just reconnect with that intention, your sankalpa. The reason for being. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, let's flow, friends. I know what you came for, so let's do it. Stamp your feet on the ground, shake out energy through the arms. We're going to work breath by breath. By all means, if you need an extra breath, just carry on where we left off, okay? I'm going to move. My goal is to be one step ahead of you, okay? So just listen for what's next. We're also working on that concentration and focus, right? Okay, so feet right underneath the hips. Swing your arms up and around. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down, elbows to ribs. Elevate your chest. Inhale, right arm around. Follow it with your gaze. Exhale, pull it back in. Inhale, left arm around, swing. Exhale, pull it back in. We'll go both arms swinging around to the top. And exhale, reach your arms forward, sit your hips back, stretch, flat back. Fingertips in line with the toes. Drop your head in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take your hands to the front of the mat. Take your right toes back. Keep the back leg lifted. And we'll just rock forwards and back for a moment to open up through that right hip. And then really firm up the back knee. Pull yourself up so hips and ribs and shoulder points are in alignment. We'll inhale the arms around. And then exhale, drop your back heel, drop your arms out to your sides, warrior two. So in the series lately, we've been going through a wide leg to get here, but I want to show you a couple ways to move through your typical poses you'll see in a yoga class. So now we enter this warrior two, scoop the hips under, energetically pull the heels together, reach the left arm forward, forearm can just hit the thigh and swing right arm up. Pinky side edge of the hand towards your face, reaching out long, breathing deeply. And then right hand down, pivot on that right foot so the heel comes up. Inhale, left arm up. You guys know how much I love the twist because it's excellent for our posture. And then exhale, drop your back knee, open up on the left side, and just reach for the right foot. If it's not there, we simply just reach. Keep your chest elevated to the sky. Breathe deep. Release right foot, left hand comes back to center. We'll step back with the left toes, hover, slowly lower. Inhale, rise on top of the 10 toes, rolling shoulders back, squeeze. Exhale, toe it back, downward dog. Pedal out the legs, breathe deeply. Let's take that right leg up and forwards, shoulders over wrist, right foot, right hand, forwards and back to open up the left hip a wee bit. I'm Irish. And then bring your hands up to your hips to stand up tall. Inhale, circle the arms. And exhale, slice the arms open, drop your back heel, warrior two. Scoop the hips under, pull the heels together. Check ankle and knee alignment here. And thigh parallel to the ground. We reach out long in the fingertips. And then reach forward, left forearm, left. Right forearm, right thigh. Inhale, left arm up and around. Reach those left fingertips towards the front. And then left hand down, pivot on left foot. Inhale, right arm up. Roll out your wrist. We'll drop that back knee and just reach back for the foot. You can press this knee open and come up on the blade of the foot just to get into the hips a little bit more. Pull on that left leg gently, lovingly. And release. We'll bring the right hand down, step back into a plank or float the right leg to lower. Either hop or walk up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's reconnect to that intention. Hi, friends. Let's practice some balancing because when we're 90, we're really going to need this. And it's better to practice it now than to have to live with needing it later. So hands on your hips, step back with your right toes just to make a little kickstand. Sit up tall. Take your right arm forwards and then just lift your back leg. Naturally, your upper body will move forwards. And we breathe. You can have this left arm by your side. If you need help, you can just focus on the middle of your throat or a point not moving on the ground, a drishti. Reach long with the fingers and toes. On your exhale, reach up with the arm. The foot naturally comes down. Exhale, relax. Maybe roll out the neck, march out the feet. We'll just move to the other side. Hands on the hips, step back with the left toes. Inhale, left arm up, and exhale, lift your back leg. Naturally, upper body comes forward, and you can swing the right arm back. Breathe, stay focused. Wherever you feel the weight in the foot, try to smush it around like you're a big bowl of water. On your out breath, lift the arm, relax the legs together, and march it out. All right, yogis, we will take a wide leg now. So separate your feet nice and wide. Interlock the hands behind you, shoulders roll down and back, chest elevates. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips, sit the hips back, fold forwards, keep the knuckles together, lift them over your head. Bend your right knee, sit off into your right hip, stretch left inner thigh. Inhale to center, exhale, bend left knee, sit off into left hip, stretch right inner thigh. Inhale to center, exhale, drop your arms underneath your heart. You'll keep the left hand down, that's your heart hand, and inhale, right arm up. Your left hip wants to go with you, just hug it into center line. Exhale, right hand down, inhale, left arm up. One more time. We inhale to expand, okay? Rule of thumb. Exhale to contract. Inhale to expand. Exhale to contract. We'll hang out here at the bottom for a couple breaths. You can side to side or anything that feels perfect for you. We'll take out the feet a little bit wider and then walk the hands out. Here we go. Walk them out until the heels lift. You can drop to your forearms and then sink your body down. You just bend the knees and rock them side to side. You can make a little pillow with your forearms. Yeah. Take a brief moment of relaxation here. And then we'll drop the feet. I want to do one thing for the posture. So maybe you take the length of your mat if you had to walk out like I did. We'll do one pose for posture, and then we'll move into some recline stuff and hit our meditation. So I want you to lay on the ground with your chin down, arms out wide, zip heels together and legs. And then inhale, just lift your arms up. Reach out long as if someone's pulling you in opposite directions from your wrist. Exhale, lower. And now bring your arms in front of you. Chin down. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, lower. Turn one cheek to the floor. And now we're going to do pulls. So it'll be like you're grabbing a bar in front of you and pulling it down. We'll just do 3 of those. So hands in front of you, chin down, squeeze legs together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull elbows parallel to shoulders. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, pull the elbows back. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, pull back, squeeze shoulder blades, squeeze legs. And exhale, relax to the other cheek. Nice, strong finish, friends. Take a breath here. Point the toes in on each other. It helps relieve the tension in the low back. Hands underneath your shoulders. Press up to a tabletop. Cross your ankles. Let your legs come out in front. So I told you we're going to come back to this pose, Gomukhasana. We'll see what has shifted. So lay it down, friends. Lay it all down. We'll just rock the legs side to side, rock the head side to side. And for a moment, just feel your body merging with the ground. On your next out breath, bring that right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Inhale here, exhale, left knee into chest. Give it a squeeze. slightly to the outside. And then lift your legs straight up. Open up for a split and cross right over left. Try to get the knees stacked on top of each other, looping on the ankles or the feet. And then we just breathe here. You can create stillness or rock side to side. We'll take a couple breaths. Tuck the chin towards the chest. And notice from when you first took this pose to now, is there any fluctuation in your attitude? On your next exhale, release, lifting legs up, hitting a split, and crossing right for left. Try to get the knees stacked best you can, gripping onto the ankles or the feet. Maybe rocking side to side. Breathe deeply here. On your next out breath, release. Drop your feet to the floor. Rock them side to side. And then rock both the knees to the right. Roll up into a seat. And we shall prepare for meditation. So the reason we practice the asana first is to get the body ready to sit in a comfortable seat in our meditation. So if you need a little pillow to prop yourself up on, or if you have a meditation cushion, I've mentioned this. I think it's super important to invest in one because then you have your space. You have the space that you're going to meditate in. And it creates like a little energetic vortex for you where this is your place. So let us come to a nice relaxed position. Let's cross the ankles. Or if you want to come to full lotus, that would be bringing your ankle on top of your thigh. And maybe let's just try one leg today. And it gets easier as we go on. Okay, friends. A little bit of music so there's not too much sound pollution. But we started with diaphragmatic breathing, in and out through this muscle here. I just want you to reconnect to that breath, that center space of yours. Once you feel like you've developed a connection to the breath and you're really breathing through the belly and not just the chest, we're going to start to count our breath in reverse. This method has been incredibly powerful for me, so I'm so happy to be sharing it here. This is from my guru in Croatia. She taught me to feel that space in my diaphragm and say 27 belly rises, 27 belly falls, 26 on until 1. But the thing with meditation is concentration. So we want to make sure that we're counting and not thinking the whole time. If you do discover that you've trailed off into thought, even if you can remember, oh, I was at 13, still start again from 27 and see how far you can get before the mind starts to take over. So there's the difference between our conscious and our subconscious. Our conscious is counting, staying focused. Our subconscious is pulling us to these ideas merge and to find a common ground. So let us simply breathe in 27, breathe out 27, and we'll count down from there. Try not to judge yourself if you lose count. Simply celebrate the fact that you're becoming more aware. Okay, friends, let us practice. Fingertips interlaced at your lap, thumbs to touch. Sit up tall, shoulders back, tuck your chin. Breathe in 27, 27, breathe out. Start to deepen your breath. With your eyes closed, roll out your neck. Both directions. With your eyes closed, place hands on knees. Pull your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, just drop the shoulders, relax. Bring your left hand to your right knee and looking over your right shoulder. Inhale back through center. Exhale, right hand to left knee, look over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, pause. Inhale, swing the arms over the head. Each finger to touch. I am infinite, powerful possibilities. The hands rest at your heart center. Bow your chin in honor of your greatest self, of that version of you that has an incredible attitude in the face of any adversity. Let us honor each other for coming together in loving union. And let us make a prayer for peace for the collective. May our vibrations of peace and alignment trickle out into the world and elevate the level of peace and harmony we live in. With all the charms of my mind, with all of the love in my heart, it's been my greatest honor to facilitate your evolution. Namaskar. Thank you, yogis. Thank you so much for coming over to chill with thrills and work on your yoga skills. You know I love you guys so much, and I want you to have great attitudes and to show the people that you love how much you love them. So just as you carry on today, just consider, what attitude am I taking? And maybe if someone were looking at this from the outside, how would they perceive it? Not to care about what people think, but to just consider, like, if my grandma saw me doing this or heard me talking like this, what would she think? Someone you really love and admire, respect. Yeah, attitude is what we can control. We can't control what happens to us. We can only control how we respond to it. And so in these moments today, just consider how you're feeling about things and how you're presenting those feelings. I feel great, you guys. I feel great. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Tomorrow's about purpose. We won't be together tomorrow, but I'll talk about it I'll come on YouTube. We won't do a practice, but I'll talk about purpose because it's something very fun, and I want everyone to explore what they think possibly could be their purpose here on earth in this lifetime. But I'll catch you guys on Friday morning, 9 a.m. for our practice. And on Friday, we'll be talking about liberation. Sanskrit word is moksha, which is a fun one to say. So we'll talk more about it on Friday. I love y'all so much. Thank you dearly for joining me. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do what I do and to live this independent life. So thank you. Thank you so much for all the support and all the love. I'm sending it back to you times 10. Bye, y'all. Love, love, love. Have an amazing Wednesday.